Well, good afternoon, everyone. Okay. Oh, man. I'm in show business, clearly you are. Good afternoon! Are we excited to be here? Yes, good. Well, are you ready for an event years in the making? Michael and Tony are finally getting married. How about that? Good. Well, a couple of quick announcements before we get started. The couple have graciously granted us permission and actually asked specifically that you guys take as many pictures and video as you can. The QR codes there on the table will allow you to upload them directly to the couple, which is good. However, you probably have their contact information, so you can just send them if you like. Let's be discreet if we can while taking photos. We're not going to let our cameras get in the way of the professionals. And remember, no photos on larger devices, please, friends. Do not let friends take photos on iPads. Please silence your phones, your beepers, pagers, remove any batteries from fire alarms, I guess, anything that might interrupt the ceremony. And with that, let us begin. And now, if you're able, will you please stand for Tony? Got a level with you guys. Pretty excited to have this kind of power. Normally at board game nights, I get about a third of the way through the instructions before Michael takes over because he can do a better job. So I'm looking forward to having this platform for a few minutes. Too late to stop now, so we're going to wing it. No need to worry though, Michael. I have seen every episode of Say Yes to the Dress 3 times, and I've been in the room for exactly one successful wedding, so I'm basically an expert. Truly an honor to be up here today. Because Michael and Tony are two of the most wonderful people that I know. I met Michael through magic. Yes, magic. And he walked into the magic shop with a friend of his named Bob Possible. Yes, that's a real person. And we talked about board games. Now, he seemed surprised to meet someone who had more games than he did, which I take as a personal point of pride. But since then, we've spent a lot of time together. Games, shows, backstage, scheming. Michael became my tech guy over at Ghost Stories, the show that we do, running lights, sound, and all the sneaky stuff. We worked together on Banachek's show at the Stratosphere, and now we're back in our own little spooky corner of Las Vegas. And I met Tony on their first official date. She came out to see Ghost Stories, and then probably something less cool after, whatever. I was wingmanning it. And I don't want to take credit here, but for the relationship success, but it's going pretty well. Funny story, Tony, when she came to the show, we had everyone write secrets, and Tony had written a secret on these little cards that we give to everyone before the show. Hers said, "I like my date more than he thinks I do." Adorable. Dangerous. Suspiciously good handwriting. Almost as if she thought that Michael just might see it. Michael, for his part, saw that she had written 2 secrets and only submitted 1. And in true magician fashion, he said, go ahead and put both in. Whatever, it's fine. Because he knew that he was going to keep them and read them later. And that, my friends, is what we call sleight of heart. Yeah. So good. So yeah, their real origin story starts a little earlier, but before they started talking romantically, Tony actually came to trivia night at Neon Desert over in the downtown area, Michael's Brewery, and her team won. The prize was a custom beer label featuring a photo of the team. And ever since Michael took that photo that night, he had kept it on his phone and sent it to her when they later reconnected. And guess who still has the beer can? Oh. It's like fate brewed up a meat cute and served it in a pint glass. Sorry. Individually, these two are amazing. Michael is a focused, hardworking, quietly loyal guy with a huge heart. He's a father, an amazing father to his daughter, Alira, who, by the way, is your flower girl today. But that's not her real title tonight, is it, Alira? When Michael confirmed with her what a flower girl does, Alira responded, "If people talk, I throw flowers at them." She was immediately upgraded to flower security. So just imagine her in tiny sunglasses with an earpiece and you'll get the idea. Michael's got a great sense of humor. And most importantly, a feature missing from a lot of people in this world, when he says that he's there for you, he means it.
What's that?
Tony is sweet, mischievous, and has this beautifully open spirit. She's a fantastic teacher, a patient listener, and a vicious board game opponent. When she watches magic, she makes this adorably stunned face that makes Michael and I lose it every time. Recently, at a show we put together back in 1923, we were watching Tony more than the show because we were enjoying it more than the show. And I remember saying something like, "Look at that adorable, stupid face." It was a compliment, I promise. Together, they're just stupidly cute. They balance each other out perfectly, as we can all see. Tony's playful boldness, Michael's thoughtful steadiness, and in the moments that matter most, they're each other's rock. They love each other deeply, and obviously, you can see it in the way they look at each other, and in the way that their enormous cat, Chicago, decided that Michael was his human now, much to Tony's frustration. The boys forever. They've built a life together. This sweet little daughter over here, Alira, a brewery, board game empire, and yes, even matching tattoos. Not exactly matching, but they got them together. Michael's is of the Knight's Oath Radiant, or the Knight's Radiant Oath, rather. Life before death, strength before weakness, journey before destination. It's a vow to lead with courage, and to grow through struggle, and to value the path as much as the goal. That's what real love is. And Tony's tattoo is of tracker lenses from, what is it? Let's see it. Yep, good, there we go. Tracker lenses from Alcatraz versus the Evil Librarians. Yes, that's a real book title. These lenses reveal the footprints of people that you know. The more you know them, the longer the trail, the deeper the connection, the brighter the footprints shine. And somehow in the chaos of life, their footprints always seem to lead to each other. And now they will walk forward together, side by side, glowing for all to see. To the parents and family here today, you've raised two amazing humans. You should be so proud of who they are, and so proud that they found each other. Normally this is the part where I give some words of wisdom or something traditionally, but honestly I've learned more from watching them than I could ever offer. Calm down, Tony. I've seen how they treat each other with humor, honesty, loyalty, patience, and genuine awe. So instead, just a reminder, communicate often, laugh loudly, be kind, and always choose to be on the same team. Unless it's a board game, then you have my permission to unleash the fury. Now with that, it's time for the vows that they have written themselves. Tony will go first, because if Michael goes first, Tony will cry. A lot. And we are on his schedule.
Trivia at your brewery, and truthfully the only thing I remember from that night is you talked way too much, and not much has changed. I know you don't believe in fate or destiny or whatever happy coincidences led us to meeting again years later with such perfect circumstances, but I thank them. You've supported my dreams and aspirations without hesitation. You even agreed to move the wedding a whole week so I could attend my dream conference at the Kennedy Center. You pushed me to do hard things and do the uncomfortable. You love me and support me every way possible. Not once have I ever felt bad for being who I am with you. You see me for exactly who I am, and you love me anyway. You are gentle when the world is hard. You're patient when I spiral. You're steady when I need something to hold on to. I love playing board games with you, even when you usually win. I love watching you practice magic and master your craft, and I love seeing you play and laugh with the lyric, and how you've made space for both of us in your heart. And most of all, I love the life we're building together. So today I make you this promise: I will fall in love with you over and over again. I don't care how, where, or when. No matter how long it's been, you're mine. I love you.
I should have went first because she stole some of the stuff that I said. Also, she wrote like 20. I wrote one, so if it's not good enough, whatever. Too bad. Here we go. She started with my name first, so I'm going to do that too. Tony. I told you that you should go first, because if I went first, you might cry. It would make it really hard to say yours. And it kind of worked already. But now that I said that, I'll look like a real fool if you don't cry now. So the pressure is on. When we first met at the brewery, you thought to yourself, when is he going to shut up? As most of the people in this room can attest, never. I had a picture of you on my phone for years before we met again. It was pretty cool scrolling back and finding it when we were getting to know each other and seeing that, yes, we have met each other before. Well, now we're getting married. I wish I had some better words that no one's ever said. Like, I scream, you scream, we all scream because we're terrified of what life would be like without each other. Sometimes you have to bleed to know that you're alive and have a soul, and it takes someone to come around to show you how much life is worth living. You like noise around you, I like the quiet. Like somebody stole my car radio, I just sit in silence. Because that's how I think best. I think about all the time we spent together and how I just want that forever. Am I more than you bargained for yet? Oh, oh. No? That's okay, we'll skip it. Whatever. It's the last one, don't mess this one up. Happily ever after, how could I ask for more? A lifetime of laughter at the expense of a bachelor. I'll keep you like an oath, may nothing but death do us part.
In front of all of your closest friends and family, by the authority vested in me by the two of you and the state of Nevada, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Michael, you may kiss the bride. Now, give us a moment. We're going to sign some legal documents. Give us just a minute, like 60 seconds. Coming up, witness, good? I'm allergic to government stuff, so that was very hard for me. Finally, please stand. Yes, you, if you're able. It is my distinct honor to present to you for the first time Michael and Tony, Mr. and Mrs. Doyle. So on behalf of the happy couple, I want to thank you so much for coming and celebrating with us today. It's time to party.